Mason is back, and we have went on a side quest today because I have assembled everything and took the shit apart and realized that there is not come now because it's stuck in the fucking sulfur. Oh, yeah, it comes out. Interesting, very interesting. The pipette is intact, the core is intact as well. The burn in place is visible, and the sulfur around it as well. So, going to test this and we'll think about it tomorrow why it is not working. And wiggled around with this, but still wasn't working. We have to clean it up a bit so I can better see if it is lining up or not. But the side quest that I have came from, or that I went, is that when I opened this shit up, the sulfur fumes was fucking all over the place, and I said like, fuck this, I'm not going to be like enriching the environment, the lab here, because it was like weakly sucking it. I was opening it. The above and the outside where the vacuumed the duct is leading the sulfur dioxide. So because I'm not running this system very efficiently, meaning that I waste a lot of SO2 and I produce a lot of SO2, I thought then fuck it, I'm going to neutralize it and do the system, basically the fume hood, and finish it finally. The fume hood will need some sealing around the tube and around the tube there. That will be done tomorrow. But what I have done today is that you can see that there is like a line there, and we'll talk about this. So the initial problem or the system is that I'm going to turn this down. So the initial system is that there is this pipe. This is the spraying tower, and the tubing is leads out from there, goes around the back here, and comes here to this T-joint. And then there is this bottom portion, which is the reservoir. This was the lime water, the basic water solution. And the pump sucks the water from the reservoir, and it sucks back. Then it pushes the water around here, and it sprays in the water. There is like a tube that has a spray head that sprays down the water, creates a mist, and as the gases are sucked through there, the SO2 and whatever, it could be anything, but, acidic. Then as it comes through here, the vapor here comes down, the water vapor, the basic water vapor, and then as it sprays, it reacts in the mist with the gaseous sulfur or whatever oxides, or the the acidic gases. And as it reacts, the water droplets contain all the reactants, and it will settle to the bottom. And if there is like any precipitate, then it settles to the bottom in this settling section. There's like I would say it is like 8 or 10 centimeters from the bottom. This pipe is parallel to the floor, so basically it is horizontal. This portion is totally for settling. It sucks the water and does this over and over again and cleans. But the problem was that I started this, as was working fine. What I have realized is that this pipe here has a bit of like a slope down there, and the water gets in there as it sprays down, and it starts to like flow out here. So there is like a dripping or like a flow of water coming out, this basic water. So I thought I could do some wiring and I could do some bypass suction with the pump, but I have realized that there is this water level here that works the similar way, basically if I remove both caps, the water equalizes in them. And when it does that, you can move this up or down, it doesn't matter, the water level in the other one will basically shift or will stay constant if the caps are removed. Thus, if we pour more water in, then the levels are both going to rise with the same amount. Or if this water goes there, basically this will, because we don't add water, this will equalize out, meaning that this will increase and this will decrease back. So there will be a constant water level. And what I wanted to, basically I want to imitate that with this jar here that is connected through, drilled there, and led out through here into the bottom. So the overhead that is above that line will be proportional to the overhead above that line. And if we fill this up, it is going to level out with that. And because the pressure is relatively the same between both, probably on that side a bit lower, so it is going to, in this be a bit lower, and on that be a bit higher because there's suction, so it lifts the air up, or the water up. But relatively they stay the same height. So when this starts to flow this way, it is going to equalize out and flow back that way. So it is going to fill that up in theory. I haven't tested it. We'll test it tomorrow because I have more time. It is 8:56. I'm going to go to sleep soon. So yeah, this was what I have been working on today, and yeah, today I had basically yesterday I fucked this day up because I have stayed up late. But even though that was the case and I had like massive urges, I still did pretty well compared to that. So yeah, and started to print the other case for the housing, so I will add that, and was thinking about that I will replace these and this body, or add some two component like glue, but epoxy around it. But I was thinking that I could print this housing out and insert it into a copper tube like this. Let's say this one. So this would be drilled on the side. We'll add the inlet, and the needle would be, the spindle would stay the same basically. The house would be housed in that, so it wouldn't be able to leak. Would put glue around both ends and would put a like a sleeve, so it had like a kind of a outsticking, like a cap that we could put on the tubing's end, and that would have the screw that would be sealed with some glue around, and the spindle could be turned in and out of that. So I'm thinking about that in the moment, and we'll probably do that because that's more of a airtight solution rather than these sheets, and probably going to be able to read the pressure sensors accurately as well. So yeah, this has been it for today. Tomorrow is Monday, the 7th. So yeah, we will see what's going to be done tomorrow, but going to move on with this ducting. We'll put some glue on there, and we'll seal the rest of the place. If it works fine, then I'm going to come back and clean the jar and restore the whole thing and run the tests. So hopefully I will be able to do that, as well as like wait for the printing parts and put some more lines in for the because this thing has two ports, which means that it can turn like two of these motors, so I can run both of them from this board, which is very, very nice. Just need the lining for the enable the PNW2 for this, and put in two more wires for the motor 1 and motor 2 controls, so actually like 3. And yeah, the powers are done. Other than that, I don't know. The rope arms maybe, but that's a future story. So yeah, thanks for the watching. This was it for today. See you in the next one. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.